Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of LKO. It is Granblue Fantasy versus time. It has been a while, so we thought you'd bring you some of the best of the Midwest on the mic. I am Dynamite, joined by none other than the hero of hype, the master of momentum, Saint Cola. How you doing today, brother?
You know what it is. When I get paired up with you, when you bring me in like that, I'm doing all right, people. I'm doing super good, actually, I should say, because just as you said, we're going to be seeing the Midwest, that mid-best action out here, Granblue style. We still got people grinding out here. We got a pretty decent bracket about. We're about 10 people coming through in the bracket. We still got some people grinding. Still got some favorites, fan favorites, some name changes and Flower Man, and then also Super Saiyan Kid, who has been getting stronger and stronger every single week, living up to the name, getting that Zenkai boost every single time he plays.
Yo.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I couldn't take him on. I couldn't take it. It used to be easy mode before. It definitely ain't like that right now.
Nah, there's definitely mad people still grinding out with Granblue, and I love to see it because the level ups don't stop. Just because people think it's over, don't mean that people stop that grind. And I have been very much impressed by the level ups of everyone in the scene, and we got some heavy hitters. Like this is going to be a bracket for sure. We got some people duking it out, and I'd love to see it. When you get the flower man coming through, putting the daisies down on your gravestone after he's done with you, you're gonna be in trouble. So I'm looking forward to it. We got quite a few names in the bracket, and it should be a good one. So everyone strap in, get some snacks, get your favorite drink on, and let's rock it out to some Granblue Fantasy Versus. It looks like first up we're gonna have Seth Series, no stranger to danger whatsoever, versus Zach in the Box.
Yes, sir. Having Seth come through, who's kind of been, I wouldn't say wishy-washy, but just trying to find his place after he made that high placement in the Midwest Arc Revo. Like I feel like he felt really accomplished, but he's like, what do I do next? What's my next run, right? And we're in that kind of that I wouldn't say mid-season kind of thing. I'd say like we're almost at the end of the season, possibly, where we might be getting some change with the newer patch. I believe we were talking about this before, that there's going to be at least a new character, and usually with the new character is going to usually comes some patch notes, some changes, right? It may not be super heavy, it may not be super hot, but it might be something decent in terms of switching things around and introducing some more new blood, because it's that time period where you want to squeeze out the blood of the current meta all the way to a T before you get to the patch, right? Make sure you get everything out of the characters before the new patch hits.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? And so there's some announcements coming for the game later on tonight from our friends over there at Arc Systems Work Japan. But we got what we got for right now. However, I really do think that, even where the game is currently, there's a lot of developments that have been going on in the scene if you've been paying attention. So I'm excited to see what comes forth. And I'm excited to see what happens later on in the month for this game. So patch week is coming up soon for Granblue Fantasy Versus, and that means that this might be some of the last little bits we get for this necessary iteration on the game.
All I'm gonna say is, everyone said Bell would be running them pockets every single tournament, but what happened? What happened? That's not to say that he ain't strong. That ain't to say that he ain't one of the most ridiculous characters, that you ever did see comparison to the rest of the cast, but I like how things on paper don't always happen in the matches proper, in terms of this character stronger than many of the other characters, right? You see in the variants in terms of characters, selection, stuff like that, online, offline, in the Rage series and stuff like that too. So it isn't always about picking that top tier, but I'll tell you one thing, Zach in the Box loves picking his top tier. He loves the toppy top, all right? He loves the top shelf. Nothing lower, dog. He knows the good stuff is at the top, and he won't go any lower. Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Not at all. I can't blame him. You know how I do it. I'm a little bit seasoned when it comes to the fighting game community. So I like to get some of the best of the best. I'm not about that struggle bus at all. So Zach in the Box, I feel you, my guy. But you know what? Just like you said, you got to play the match out, right? And Seth Series, definitely a person that not only masters their character, but also looks at the opponent characters and looks at the strong characters and says, how am I going to use my character to defeat them? So Seth Series is a student of the game. Let's see if he can get out of this this corner setup right now that Zach has him stuck in.
Yeah, my man started to flunk first part of the semester here. I mean, you got a little bit more, but unfortunately, the Skybound art is going to land this finish. Dog, you better pick it up with them grades, because we ain't grading on a curve out here, dog. You gotta be strong and come correct. But easier said than done. This is a matchup that's already difficult. The projectiles, the spacing that this character has, if you don't have long range buttons that are really, that you really space out against Bell, it's already gonna be a hard deal. Yo, 2H, anti-air on the deck, already anti-airing this, and throwing out the fireball too to interrupt, but here we go. EX, we in there.
We're definitely in there. The sweep knockdown and the scoop after the tick jump in. Here we go. Party time for Ladiva. This is where she wants to be, except when you get DP. Not even EX, just a good old regular will get out of pressure, but we back in again. Seth Series working that mid-screen action.
Command grab stuff. EX pushing Zach in the box to the corner. What's this reversal? Nothing. Are you going to take this? Yes, you are. Off the backboard into the Skybound art. Not enough for the finish. One more hit will do it, though. The dash up. Zach fighting back.
There's the pinwheel right now. Zach looking to get it started. The scoop on the combo finisher. Going to run up tick throw again off of those long, medium buttons. The clean shoes to the legs. DP follow-up, going to keep Seth blocking. And now Zach wisely backing up. Doesn't want to get caught with anything dangerous like that 5.
Incredible. The 5H, the Blast Far 5H coming through in the clutch. It's this character and his tools that are talked about, the toxicity on the Twitters that has torn the scene asunder in some ways about how to play against this character. You see the strength of it, right? But Zach is definitely one of those people that definitely knows how to use the character right. Anyone can use this character, but using it in the correct way, that's going to take some skill. And my ass can't do it, right? If I can't do it, then that means it's going to take someone that's actually good, like Zach in the box.
Absolutely. Speaking of good, look at that pinwheel conversion right there. Seth Series stuck in the corner again. Zach with the tick. Unique action didn't fool him. The Ladiva bust out special, the sweep, the unique, going to give Seth Series a chance. But again, the DP Cola has been the go-to tool for Zach in the box to get out of pressure.
And if I'm Seth Series, I'm looking at that, right? Like, even though you're starting to get a little bit more of this lead, like, you're looking at that, like, that's going to be an option. And that's why you saw the delay right there. He was waiting and trying to get the bait, but this time Zach didn't fall for that. Trying to get the 2H too far out, X too far. That 2H is not that good, but the EX bust out this time definitely works out. Raw sweep comes out in the clutch. What's next, Dan?
It's going to be that heavy button, the swipes to the chest, blessing Ladiva right across the stomach. The jump's going to make that super whiff, and then a full punish from Zach to convert. And that is round 1, match point for Zach in a box.
You see the dirt from that unique coming down to avoid what is already not that good of a super. And the supers in this game, if people aren't aware, aren't just like, invincible all the way through the startup and stuff like that. So you can't just throw them out typically.
Yeah, it definitely varies from character to character. Ladiva not necessarily blessed in the super range when it comes to that one in particular, but she has other Skybound arts to her disposal. Oh, went for the anti-air lariat, but the boots again, man, those shoes are clean. He's like, you know how much I paid for these? You are not scuffing these up.
The Armani, dog. You didn't get these on sale. You paid retail price for these. DP, EX, command grab time. Run the Oki game, and you got to run it hot and heavy.
Oh,
does it again. Seth Series. One more.
We're going to get the Baskin Robbins. No Sundays right now. Just a classic pressure string. Caught him with the triple headbutt chip damage for the KO. Seth Series staying alive.
Sometimes you want sweet, sometimes you want that salt, right? And he went for the chip, no dip right there. Now Seth Series trying to mount the comeback, and it's going to be difficult. But you know that if he finds his way in, he can make Zach in the box feel uncomfortable, make him guess. It's really going to be about those player reads, trying to be in the skies, gets hit down, no surprise. That is a blessed character right here, and as a blessed DP.
Yeah, definitely might be a fallen angel, but still has the gifts given to him by the video game gods. And right now, Zach in the box making them all work. Seth Series again in the corner. Nice tech there on the throw attempt from Zach in the box, but still stuck in this corner, building a house in places you don't want to. It's all about location. And right now, Zach in the box trying to sell him a sham.
Dog, he can't get out. It's a timeshare. You got to stay there if you want everything. The bait right there using the Neek. It actually gets a punish to the EXDP finish right here. These things are looking real bad for Seth Series. No meter, no problem, says Zach in the box. He's going to continue to go in. Needs one more hit for the win. Seth Series still fighting out. He's like, I'm not dead just yet. You better put me down in the damn ground, or I'm going to punch you down. Going north, so put the man down south.
Okay.
And with the bust out.
Again, we've seen that the entire match. As soon as those headbutts come through, if DP is off cooldown, you know what's going to happen. And Zach in the box using it to stay away from that strike throw situation that Ladiva can put you in. Definitely good stuff from Zach from being aware and just stopping that momentum. I mean, headbutts, one of the key tools for Ladiva to keep that momentum pressure going.
You definitely right. I feel like if you're looking at that match back, like and saying what can I do better if you're Seth series, is definitely looking out for the DPs, which is obviously easier said than done. But you had said it right at the end. The meter came back for the DP, and it was just going to be on the deck, right? You could tell that Zach in the box was feeling that pressure. The bust out was there, and at some points, even if you're low on health, you got to back off just a little bit. But obviously, easier said than done. Zach going to take that in a clean sweep, but even look at the score, that's not going to tell you the whole story. Seth was definitely fighting back and almost was with that, but man, I see many of my favorite flavors in the chat. Sans Freyon, get out of here, Freyon, with your St. Pepsi. Get out of here. But yo, much love to you guys for coming through and doing some Granblue action with us. You know, Midwest style. I love seeing the boys and girls out here competing. Right? It's always good to see the fam come out and swing fist.
Oh yeah, always nice to see it. It's been a little bit of some time between the last time we ran GBS at LKO, but you know we brought it back for the one time. The year's closing out. We want to make sure we get some of that wonderful spice out here. So we wanted to bless the crew with another opportunity to rock it on LKO. So appreciate everyone coming out, hanging out with us in the chat, watching it on Twitch, and of course all the players and TOs and streamers that make LKO happen. So you know what? We're going to get our next match started just in a bit. It looks like it is going to be Hey You versus Super Saiyan Kid, the grinder, the Kid Gohan of the Midwest scene, if you will, looking more like Team Gohan, you know, with the power-ups. I'm trying to see if he's going to hit that next level and throw us to the Cell versus Super Saiyan 2 scene. But you got to get there, right? You got to get there. So it takes some time, but I'm definitely loving the improvements that Super Saiyan Kid has been put in. And you know, it's been a journey for him, I know, because the mentality of improvement is difficult. And every time you enter a bracket, you test that mentality. You don't just test your physical skill, you test that mentality. So nice to see Super Saiyan Kid still grinding it out, but not to, you know, put any shade on the Hey You. This is a stacked bracket, so it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I believe I've seen Hey You a few times in a few other brackets, and I'm curious to see how they're going to work right here. Going with the Zoe pick, okay, I see you. This character, just able to work a lot more this season, right? With the way things are in terms of the meta, you don't have to worry about too much in terms of like pressure, like, you know, the goofy stuff that's kind of turned down, and she gets to play her way just like Hey You, they're playing their way right now. The ba-da-ba-ba-ba, they loving it as they are pushing Super Saiyan Kid to the brink.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Kid trying to stay on that low-calorie diet, but it's been all meaties from Hey You every knockdown. And back into the corner he goes, caught up with the swipe, and that is going to be a strong round one from Hey You.
Hey You just swipe it, dog. Swipe it. You see Super Saiyan Kid walking there, he was like, it's over. It's over. But at that point, you know, you can make comebacks in this game. It's very much difficult, and the way you make comebacks is definitely different than other fighting games. So you could have made something that happened there, but just didn't happen. Now, Hey You still going in, gets the EX, and I feel like Super Saiyan Kid's a little befuddled, and it kind of makes sense. His character, not a lot of people have played Zoe, right? When she first released, people kind of dropped her, but the ones that have stuck with it are definitely rewarded this season, as Hey You was going in, waiting and baiting, Super Saiyan Kid just walking back. I'm not sure like what he's doing with that, but Hey You getting the perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a question mark up and say, is that a game? Because Hey You didn't even Super Saiyan Kid didn't even press a button, so I'm going to say that was actually not a game, a match, because didn't look like something that was clean. I'm not sure what's going on there. So
would be like a bust out, right? Or
something.
Yeah, from Super Saiyan Kid. Yeah, I think now he's trying to test that out. I wish he would have gone back to the select screen and just kind of test it out. But yeah, this is looking a little bit problematic in terms of things, you know. And usually we've seen a bust out or something fighting back, even an auto combo here or there. But Super Saiyan Kid just holding back, and this is definitely a controller problem.
Yeah, this is. I think this is a controller issue here, and it makes sense. But if that's going to be, because I was like, man, not even an EXDP. Come on.
I got to give props to Hey You. Hey You is just like, I'm going in. I'm getting that Gucci. Yeah, that lemonade, baby. I'm getting that lemonade today. I ain't staying thirsty with it.
Oh yeah, okay. So I just checked the logs, the data, and it's definitely a controller malfunction. So Super Saiyan Kid's going to back out for now, which it does happen. You know, no disgrace or no shame on that one. And yeah. So Heiyu's gonna advance forward on a kind of technical difficulty issue, and hopefully Super Saiyan Kid can get that solved. But you know what? It happens sometimes. Sometimes the tournaments be like that, and equipment failure can be rough, but at least you didn't get duffed just because you got overwhelmed. So hopefully, yeah, that's the key. That's the key. You can always OS and be like, yo, my sticks wasn't working. I get you next time, and then you're out of there.
It could have been, it could have been ranked where you lose some points or whatever. You hold them back, and they clip that. They put that on the Twitter. Then with that Twitter caught, they're like, bro, remember that time I pieced you up? And it's like, I had controller issues. At least now, in this tournament, the commentators are telling you what's going on. So, it'll be nice to see. But yeah, like you said, like controller issues are going to happen. So we're going to be moving on to our next match. T-Bola.
Timothy coming up to bat. You already know what it is. Midwest Arc Revo Grand Champion T-Bola going ahead and rocking out the Belial. He's like, no, we're not working today. It's a Friday. I just got off of work. I'm going to go ahead and kick off my boots and play some top tier. I'm not trying to struggle tonight. I'm not trying to, put in any extra effort. No overtime. So
you damn right, dog. When the clock hits 5, you out. You got to fly, right? Like, you ain't staying. They don't give you any more for the overtime. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's just on good faith right there. But my man T-Bola knows. 5, I'm out. And he's out with this pick, and he's always been good about switching up characters, right? He's always strong with the mini characters that he has.
For sure.
He's just the type of dude that just find his hits, and he'll pick people off and just start going in off that momentum, just like he's going off right here. And Bell's really good about that command grab switch EX edition.
Yeah, right now, another denizen of Planet Vegeta on the deck, but right now, T-Bola looking a little bit like a changeling, going ahead and blowing up that Saiyan Mario. But you know what? Sometimes it takes a round or two to get used to the way a person plays, and we know T-Bola will capitalize on any weaknesses spotted. So here comes Saiyan Mario, finally getting a good start off to a round.
Yeah, use that sweep, cancel right into the EX. I like that corner push, and now we're sticking in there, dog. It's COVID season. Ain't time to leave. You got to hold up, but the EX DP going to put him back down. I like the side switch from T-Bola, understanding, like, I don't want to be in the corner against this character. She's still really strong in the corner. Her pogos aren't nerfed that bad, but speaking of pogos, man's jumping on the head with the shoes, and a full conversion right here. The wait and bait gets a 2H.
There's the pressure right there, mid-screen. EX pinwheel, going to go ahead and keep it going. T-Bola backing up, knowing that pinwheel's on cooldown. Life lead heavily in his favor, so he's a big chill mode at the moment. Saiyan Mario gets caught by the far H in the conversion to finish it off.
Saiyan Mario wasn't doing too bad, too. And I don't think that Zeta does too bad in this matchup. Having that long range, just from a general spectrum of the matchup, right? Not talking minute things, because I got to go a little deeper for that. But just looking at the matchup, characters that are able to fight this character at a long range can at least survive a lot better, right?
Absolutely.
T-Bola just gets in and just stays in. DP against the overhead.
Said your name might be Mario, but my dome is going to stay clean on this one. Nice punish there on the weight from the second part of that EXDP, giving Saiyan Mario the corner pressure.
Yes, sir. Try to take a turn back after the sweep. Too far out. You see some of the problems of the character. There are some issues in terms of trying to find that long-range conversion. Converts on the unique right here.
Ooh. Okay, here's the pressure right there. Goes ahead and dashes back out with the thrust. Tried to get something on with the laser. Pinwheel is down, but you got to watch out for the scoop. Here it is, the delayed with the unique, and Saiyan Mario is in rough territory at the moment.
Yeah, being in the corner is not going to be good. Even with this character, you want to put this character down. There's many characters that you obviously want to finish off, but now you're about to see the strength of this character. T-Bola just needs one more good hit, right? One more good sequence, especially with the Skybound on the deck. Super Saiyan Mario got to do this. You got to do it now, Gohan. Do it now.
Yo, need to release the limiters, but get scoop. Remember, that round ender is something sick. Not quite just yet. Safe jump. That was 100%, yeah, for sure. The setup was definitely there after the command grab, and Mario got hit with a little bit of the okie doke.
Absolutely safe, dog. You had the whole hazmat suit on, dog. All zipped up. They double checked it. Even put the duct tape on just to be safe.
Yo, just to make sure. And T-Bola trying to ensure advancement. There's the command grab again. Just putting it into the brain of the opponent can be so damaging. Pinwheel connects. Not a full conversion, but look at the life, Cola. It's already looking desperate for Saiyan Mario.
And you gotta give credit to not only just how T-Polo plays the character, but knowing general character things, taking back his turn when he needs to, and certainly saying super solid. Just needs that final hit right here. Super Saiyan Mario has to figure out a way, but T-Polo's coming to play with the finish, the chip, no dip.
The whole bag of Doritos. You can have the whole thing. It's a family size.
Ooh, but no Fritos. Let's put it that way.
I see you out here. Bars.
Yo, T-Bola, though. The T-Bola virus coming through and infecting Mario with that clean sweep. That's unfortunate. I feel like Mario's a super strong player, but you see how T-Bola works, right? He, like, understands when he has momentum, and if he doesn't, he's like, that's cool. I'll play a little bit more defensive and pick my moments to bust out and just continue back on the momentum path, right? It's all about finding the traction for momentum and keeping it going, and that's what happened and what led him to victory. And that's going to lead us already to our winner's quarters. We're already there, people. That means we're going to see even more great, almost said it, Granblue action. Too many commentating jobs out here.
Yo, you've been all over the place. They've been hiring you left and right, man. You've been working hard. I feel it out there. Hard hat and lunch pail in hand at all times. But you're right. We are into the winners semis areas just like that, and the action's only going to heat up a little bit more. We have in winners semifinals, we got Flower Man and Hey You, both very strong players, and T-Bola and Zach in the Box at the top of winners semis. So, you know, these are people who are no strangers to the game, and definitely no strangers to one another. So this is going to be really, really good coming up.
I feel like Flower Man definitely has a power up just because of the fact that they changed their name recently.
Absolutely.
You really got to put something on the line. If you are, you know, you change your name, you really got to prove to the world what's good. This is your debut, Flower Man. This is your new name debut. We want to see some hot action in winter side of things already. That's a good start, but Hey You is definitely no slouch. As we saw, we didn't get to see Hey You play like in terms of like an actual match, but you could tell from the situational combos and things like that we had saw that they were definitely there. Like before they realized that Super Saiyan Kid wasn't answering back, just the idea of just to back off and wait sometimes was just like they understand the game. It's clear that they're really good. Let's see how good they are against Flower Man and that Zoe. Also, I'm wondering, did Flower Man actually choose a color this time? Are they going to stick with one? Because it's been a problem. It's been a problem. Flower Man.
It's been an issue. Flower Man's definitely been switching up. For those of you that don't know, Flower Man used to go by the name Marvin Pie, strong player, BB Tag, Arc Revo Grand Champion for sure, and no slouch either at Granblue. So big ups to Flower Man. Sponsored by Neo Celeste Gaming, so shout outs to Neo Celeste. Definitely a group of homies that have been supporting LKO and just low kick events in general. So much love out there to Soul and the rest of the crew. But yes, like you said, Flower Man's going to want to make some sparks fly and you know, plant some seeds in the heads if you want to get technical with it.
Yes, sir. I mean, in this season, I feel like you can work around this character, Fairy, just a little bit more, right? Being able to, you know, the nerfs that have happened definitely help out in terms of being able to play your game if you're Zoe, but at the same time, she's still very strong, right? She still got the buff off the drill and stuff like that. That's still going to allow her to do stuff, but she doesn't get those ridiculous mix-ups that she had before. She really has to put her back into it.
Yeah, that's been the thing, right? You've had to find a different way, and the people that have been sticking with Fairy have been really kind of reinventing some of the setups and some of the cruise control, you know, that's no longer there, trying to inventing new ways to win, and those that have been sticking with her have definitely been pulling that off. I mean, if you look at Rage over in Japan, you've seen some strong Fairy players come out, and it's been no joke, so don't mistake that this character isn't top tier anymore. She's very strong. It's just how you do it is different. Skycopter's going to come through, but gets hit back with the ball, the bounce back off the backboard.
Yes, sir. Able to catch that and land it in a good position. And, you know, being in the corner isn't good, though. This is the result of being in the corner. That side switch was actually the wrong move, and this is the right one for Hey You to land that skybound art finish. Damn. That all happened because of the switch off the ball, off the backboard, the reverse. The clock switch, it said, listen, it's my turn now. I'm going to sink it into the shot. Let's get it going.
Absolutely. Hey You putting out a great turn of events to capture round one. And now Flower Man a little bit on the back foot here. Dragon is out. Got to hold that EX Thunder. The flames coming through, looking like Dylon out here. Hey You keeping that pressure going.
Keeping it hot, dog. Spicy red dot. Man, what was it called? It was like spicy hot with the red dot. There it is. There it is. I know. That's
go.
the hot sauce that's good. And this is good right here. Even though didn't get the punish on the jump in, still got the positioning. And this is where this character can work. The dust loop. What game are we playing right now? It don't matter. Dust loops for days from Hey You.
That's one of my favorite combos from Zoe. Looks super cool, looking like daughter of bad guy out here. And Hey You putting the game on the board in the winter semi. So Flower Man definitely with some work to do. Not impossible, especially when you get a counter hit heavy like that. Run up 2 boots from the doggo.
The press turns on, goes for the meaty drill right there. But Hey You trying to answer back. Jumps, gets in with the 2 L's. Just a few hits right here and there. Just pecking away both of them, trying to find, but the plus frame's right there. That'll definitely help, finding and guiding this person into the corner. Lightning back down to the ground. You stuck in the corner, but the EXTP, I love this reversal. He's got a situation.
Absolutely. Allows Flower Man not only to get out of the corner, but get back to that mid-screen where Fairy can make things very difficult for their opponents. Even Zoe, who has the Dragon Laser. But Hey You's been using a lot of that medium dragon for the flames just to get some extra pressure down. There's the hit grab right there, the GG setup. Caught him looking, and this is going to be a conversion in the Skybound art and death.
Dan, if you're looking, you gotta pay. They say it before you come in the damn shop. If you're looking, you gotta pay.
They tell you. They tell you. You cannot browse for free. Either you buy it or you put it back. And Hey You, not able to cash out, and Flower Man going to go ahead and take that round. However, again, Hey You's been really good at round starts, and this is another one that's very strong for them.
I love this constant jockeying for position, jockeying for that corner, to put them in there and really get the work going, because both characters will definitely be able to play Zoe to really get what they want going off that corner position. Once they place them in there, they lock them down with the lightning, the lasers, everything going their way. Hey You, I see you.
Oh, but that was just a miss conversion right there with the Skybound art. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite Hey You terribly, but now Flower Man taking full advantage. Oki set up with the flame, caught him on the EX, but the whiff on the attempt to convert. Flower Man still in good position with this corner pressure.
How long?
Oh, that was sick. That was actually sick. Into the GG. Flower Man with the conversion. We are tied at 1 game apiece, and we're going to the pivotal game 3.
This is what I like to see, people. This is what I like to see. I don't like to see the washes. I get it sometimes. Sometimes things happen, right? Controllers, maybe getting a little bit of rust, bad matchups, whatever. But I love to see that back and forth, the adjustments from both players. That's what we're seeing right here. EX coming through in the clutch to get that distance, to get in, but Flower Man pushing them away, actually pulling them closer to put them in the GG. But the interruption from Hey You, what a way to thread the needle, stop that setup.
That was the perfect time to do that, because any later and you already know GG is going to hold down the neutral and it would have been a world of hurt. But Hey You finding that right spot. However, Flower Man working that health bar to his advantage. Big life lead here, and Hey You finally finding an opening. There's the Dragon Laser. Which way you going to block? Flower Man keeping it clean.
Nice delays from Flower Man, taking a page out of Hey You's book to just be able to listen, I'm going to wait and bait, find my hits, pick my shots, and now I'm in great position. Auto combo city right here. Careful what happens.
Yeah, you need to be real careful when that install is going to Hey You. Is D'd it up, put up the walls, batter down the hatches, but you open the window just to get a breeze, and Flower Man was in there.
Immediately. Like, hey, open up. I'm a fairy. Don't you like fairies? Open up.
Oh, and now Flower Man on match point, but that crouching medium from Hey You is going to get a conversion and corner pressure here. The throw attempt works on the second time. Flower Man's in a lot of trouble. Take throw. What's it going to be again? Strike or throw? Nothing. Wow. Hey You really putting out all the options.
And this is great. I mean, Hey You's definitely feeling that Flower Man is not going to bust out just yet, but this is actually beneficial for Flower Man. Still has the DP on the deck, can answer back at some point, but took a lot of damage. The push back to the corner is happening. Hey You is just waiting for that right moment, just striking every so often, and great blocks. Knows that EX is off the table for a bit. EX, now the DP comes in the clutch, but Flower Man needs a lot more to even things out.
Yeah, still has a life lead. There's the all dogs go to heaven again. The check on the dash through and the catch on the hit grab after the anti-air instant overhead. Nothing doing, but the install pressure is still Flower Man's turn. Hey You not able to press a button.
Can Flower Man get more off this install though? Dialing out, interrupt EX.
This is trouble city right now. Hey You needs to keep it clean. Flower Man's putting that pressure down, and now the slow game begins. Air Thunder connects, allows Hey You to get some dash up. Went for the throw, but Flower Man was out.
Like that fadeaway, but needs to finish off the plate. There's still just a little bit more. Throws out the laser beam. No connection there, but keeps him hemmed up in the corner, as you would say, Dan. And there's the vicious swings out Flower Man.
Wow. Again, what a decision to press that crouching medium button, that long range, just reach out and trying to scoop the lower limbs of Zoe. You know, that is something that we've seen back and forth. Hey, you was doing it in the beginning, threading the needle, as you said before, but this time it just ended up being Flower Man finding that right spot, knowing that, hey, you wanted to press the advantage while Fairy is stuck in the corner, which of course you want to do, right? Like if you got Fairy in the corner, you don't want to let up. But Flower Man, well aware of that, using that distance, knowing that it's going to take Zoe, who's not the fastest character in the roster, a little bit of time to actually get forward and put pressure down.
I think that's one of the good things about the patch is that I feel like it's kind of made, or as actually all the patches have kind of made that innate defense of a lot of players even more important, right? Like if you're stuck in the corner, your decision making has to be even better in terms of your DPS and things like that, because you know if you're just throwing them out, you can't just throw them out as you used to be, especially with a lot of other characters like with Gran and stuff like that. You really have to be more, you know, your innate defense has to be greater. And this goes for any character, even if their DPs haven't been touched that much or, you know, otherwise, just general defense is just better off, as you saw right here. Let's see how the defensive tactics of T-Bola, his lame style of play before he picks the shot, before he goes on in, he hits him run once in the leg and then walks in for the kill. Will that work against Zach in the box?
Yo, well, T-Bola, like you said, has a bevy of characters available. Decided not to run the mirror, but as we saw at Arc Revo, you know, T-Bola knows what to do on Bubs against Belial, one of the characters that actually doesn't have too much of a terrible time against Belial if the right things are done.
Yes, sir. You have the EXDP and now the autocolor side switch. That teleport being stronger this season is going to help with the means for this character. Hold this pressure. T-Bola with a little bit of a weight and still going in. And you see how he backs off and then gives him a suck right there. I was going to say, man's backed off a little bit, waiting for that meter to build back up, but now he's getting a lot of health taken off the deck here as Zach is going in. EX applying the pressure.
Yeah, Zach, knowing that Talon is down, took that opportunity to rush in. EX Wing, nothing doing. There's the Talon again, back on cooldown. Whoa, Jump Unique says, I got one too. Does T-Bola, going to go ahead and cash out in the Skybound arc. Zach in the box in danger. Talon, the run-up throw is going to close it out for round one.
Deer in the damn headlights, just stood there and took it. But at that moment, it's just like, he could, you know, micro walk and do the spin, and at that distance, it might actually hit him. So I understand the pensiveness, but T-Bola taking that one pretty easily. Now he's taking this one, looking to take this one at least. The fireball pressure is actually going to be difficult for this character to deal with. You know, that long range, I just feel like Bubs has so many options against Beelzebub, right? He's got so many things that he can do against his character that makes him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? The fireball being able to stack up into a pillar that forces Bubs really to respect it, right? Usually Bubs can unique over a lot of projectiles or throw out pinwheel, but Talon, one of the unique ones from Bubs that forces Zach in the box to play the long range game. And right now, speaking of long range, we're in the close range because that conversion almost went through, but now Zach's going to get a chance to punish on the last bit of life.
How many times have we seen Bubs come back? But it's not going to happen like that. T-Bola with the wake up mash just slings it on the plate and says, let's see. The first one's on me.
Game one going to T-Bola, looking really, really clean with the Bubs versus Belial matchup, the lore matchup. And Zach deciding to stick with the character. We know that Zach has played Fairy previous to Belial's release, but decides to stick with Belial and see what it do against T-Bola's Beelzebub.
Nice interruption against the fireball. I like him kind of staying at this range for that heavy to connect, the far H, and able to get the pickup right there too as well. Zach in the box starting to be a little bit more optimal. Instead of just either dealing with it super close or super far and getting a lot of health taken off, he's going on in when he feels the pressure rising. And this is looking good for him, man. This is cookie, but we out of there. Gets hit with a DP. You have to pay the toll. It's pretty pricey, dog.
Yeah, you cannot go through the interstate without going ahead and paying that toll. Nice double dodge there from T-Bola, but look at the life. There's not a lot left for T-Bola. Can't really afford to block too many skills, and we know Pinwheel, it's round and it definitely chips, so T-Bola gonna have to be careful.
Gets on through the EX, so lands on it, but no big deal. But you want to be in the corner, right? Like, but the EX DP. I was also gonna talk about how he had low life. You don't want to be in the corner, but Zach with a dash up, EX DP, feeling like Callisto, and feeling it right now as he takes one on the board.
Definitely putting one on the board in a much needed situation here. EXDP going to come through for T-Bola. The side switch on that upgraded teleport. Not as many frames of recovery, and T-Bola using it to get out of the corner at the moment. Nice jump over with the unique and the conversion. Zach in the box on the back foot at the beginning of the round.
Gets the X to push to the corner right here. Teleport goes for the command grab. Super. That is the dirty right there. And T-Bola with a great position in terms of health. The dash up throw. One more hit will do it.
Ooh, the Hoover actually calls the side switch, and Zach in the box taking advantage, able to get a combo. Dash up throw for Zach in the box this time. The DP whiffs. This is going to be a full punish, and that bar is 100%. You got to imagine it's going to be a super skybound, and it is.
Yes, sir. This is going to kill. I think it will, dude. Even with the scaling, even with the amount of hits that are on the deck, Zach in the box taking it back. And this is the thing. In this game, you are never out of it. In fighting games, you're never out of it, especially when you're up against Bell.
For sure. I mean, you know what? That was certainly a rough one. T-Bola risked it all with that DP, and Zach in the box, big ups to him for being able to full punish with big damage. Nice anti-air there, and this is game 3 for winning semi. So what will Zach in the box do? Can he put T-Bolas in the loser?
The XDP, I like Zach in the box. Throughout these reversals, not randomly, he's definitely just trying to put T-Bola off pace, right? Because the pacing was set before, with T-Bola, but this time, it's Zach in the box throwing these reversals, these DPs and things like that, trying to stem the pressure and stop the game plan. Though runs into the EX, and T-Bola going with this pressure, but he is down on life, and you don't want to be here as Bubs. Still, though, things are evening out.
Yeah, definitely even out. Bubs with Talon back on deck is going to get Zach in the box out of the air and back into that corner. EX Talon again, the delayed jump into the command grab, the fakey ollie, as they would say in Tony Hawk, and game match point for T-Bola.
The okie doke, baby, is the okie doke. Thought I was going low, I'm going high, baby. But I love that he's been using that, and that's going to definitely put that in his mind. Every time he teleports, it's going to be like, this is a problem. Nice EXDP. You could tell T-Bola has lad up this matchup. He wasn't sitting on Twitter all damn day. He wasn't complaining all damn day. He's like, I got an answer for it. Clash is still in benefit of T-Bola as he dials up the auto combo. Hoover sucked, but the DP from Zach in the box puts him down on the ground.
Yeah, Zach in the box at a life deficit at the moment, definitely where T-Bola wants to be, but we know that Bells can do it, and this is the start. The scoop conversion, run up, another command grab. Yo, T-Bola going for the command grab version, 3 for 3 on it, as a matter of fact. There's the Hoover to keep the pressure going. EX Wing's going to commit. Last chance, last dance for Zach in the box.
That was the money maker right there. Just needs to find the money shot, the finisher. One more hit to do it, but we've seen this before, but we're not going to see it again. We're not going to be seeing a repeat. We're not going to be seeing the remix. It's something completely different on the decks. T-Bola taking over Zach in the box, and I loved how he played. You saw the minute things that you would see in that matchup really come out to play from T-Bola, whether it's baiting out the parry and hitting him with the punish, or keeping balance in terms of his health and taking everything back from Zach in the box like that and not having to deal with the EXDPs and things like that. T-Bola showing why he understands his character and why he plays so high. And why he finished, I should say. I didn't play so high. Why he won Midwest Arc Revo.
Yeah, that is the champ right there, and definitely showing and flexing that not only knowledge but capability of assessing the situation and responding. And that is to take nothing away from Zach in the box, who put it to the brink. Definitely could have went the other way quite easily. So you know what? It's not over for Zach in the box. Still has that loser side, and we might be seeing the run back from the way Zach was playing, especially in game 2.
I mean, to be honest, like, anybody who runs up in EXDPs like that is definitely they got my heart. They got my heart, right? Like, they got my heart. Yeah, right. Like, that's great play right there. But he's not gonna be out of it, just as you said. We are gonna be moving on to listeners' quarters to see who's gonna be one of the first body bags, at least of the day on the stream. Seth Series versus Hey You, and this is not going to be another fun matchup for poor Seth Series out here. But he ain't no stranger to that danger, dog. I mean, what's on that paper don't matter when you win that mix.
Yeah, that is facts. And you know what? Zoe not having a really true invincible reversal, Skycopter's invincibility doesn't start up on frame 1, so that gives Ladiva the opportunity to run that strike throw game that she wants, and Seth Series definitely knows what it is when that happens, and won't have to worry about as much being blown up with the EX headbutt. So that is not to say that Hey You can't do it, because we've seen the strength of Hey You going up against Flower Man, and this is going to be a rough one depending on who gets those resources down fast.
Exactly. Yeah, here we go. It's gonna be painful for whoever character gets started. But I feel like if you're Hey You, if you're Zoe, you definitely want to get started way sooner than Seth Series right here. It's Ladiva.
Pain Train is coming, triple headbutts. Seth Series respecting and blocking it up. Hey, you taking the opportunity, calling the Dragon forward. EX clothesline, nothing doing, but gets a check on the lights and the scoop. We're back in Eric Andre mode, shaking at the fence.
Let me in, says Seth Series as he's looking for that win. One more hit to do it, one more sequence, one more command grab. Any touch will do it. And there it is, the EX headbutt finish. You saw, hey, you maybe try to hold north to go, to get out of the situation, but unfortunately went south. First one goes to Seth Series.
Oh yeah, Dragon Laser going to give Hey You the opportunity to run up and could get Seth Series into the corner. A little bit of extra life on La Diva might give Seth Series the opportunity to survive a little bit. The La Diva special, the bust out, the 2U, going to go ahead and push Hey You back to the corner.
I like that jump out. No rebuttal though, but she's able to back up, get a little bit of that dragon sauce, but it's all going to waste. Command grab city right here. Seth Series running that command grab game. That's what she's known for. She's a wrestler. Try to do it again 3 times ain't so nice, dog. That's not how it goes. What are you doing?
Only 2 scoops for me. I'm on a diet. Not trying to go for the Sunday, but you're going to go ahead and get the whole covering right here. The pin, not going to be enough to finish, but it's going to be damn close.
That tarp almost got everything. It was just a little bit off the tarp, right? Just a little bit. Just a tip.
Just a little bit. A dab will do for Seth Series, but you got to guard it up right now. Nice check there from Hey You, threading the needle once again.
Like that mid-screen space. Stays away from the EX. That's off the table for a while. He interrupts with the dragon. Gets the combo, the 2L. Pecking away. Leaving the finisher. There it is. Hey You cleans it up. Evening things out.
Teasing them, but not pleasing them is Hey You. Keeping that distance and using the medium buttons and the dragon to convert for round 2.
I mean, I just feel like this is, you see how difficult it is even when like things are still at the limit for Zoe, even though she's down in health. Being able to back off is so strong for her to have that screen space. So if I'm Seth Series, I'm looking at that like, I gotta stay in, I gotta keep in, I gotta stay in this party. I can't let them find out I'm not supposed to be here. Seth Series though, full distance, and has to take this right here because she doesn't have many ways to play against the dragon or the fireballs when they're out, and that's gonna allow Hey You to just dash on in and get this full combo.
Yo, once you get the opportunity to get in, go for it. The medium flames again from the dragon, going to keep that pressure going. EX lariat, nothing doing in Seth Series, looking a little rough. Wake up super, why not?
Okay, there we go. Get some damage on the deck. That's not looking too bad here. EX. Those all 3 of them. I like this back throw. We've seen Hey You do this so many times. Back throw, get that positioning, run the zone game plan right here.
Yo, and to the super. This is going to do the do. It should finish it off here. The beam of light coming through for the finish.
Bro, that gamma ray.
Yo.
The gamma ray.
Oh.
Hey You. I see you. And this is one of those things where even if it's a matchup that, you know, the Diva players don't traditionally like, it's one of those things where, on the other hand, if, you know, Diva players get in and get that locomotion going, they're not going to stop, right? Like, so it's good stuff to Hey You so far to keep Seth Series out and find those moments defensively and then turn it into offense like you're seeing right here.
Definitely big offense opportunities Hey You is capitalizing on. Life bar looking nice and crisp like a whole stick of celery, and we might be seeing another perfect, and it will. Last shooting, shout outs to RX78, smoke.
Bro, Gucci, the lemonade on the screen, dog. That's what it do with Hey You. Match point here. Seth Series got to do something real quick. Easier said than done with this character. There's so many ranges that Hey You's able to play at that Seth Series can't do. And even throwing out that Bless 2U isn't always the move, right? Gets whiff punish or dealt with in terms of on-block situation because it is minus. So you see how pensive Seth Series can try to get in. And there's no way to deal with that fireball pressure that Hey You's setting up, but this side switch might help out. But the Abare mash.
Sometimes the mash comes through. The Dragon Laser, the second swing of it, going to allow Hey You to convert on the jump over. And this is match point for Hey You. The full conversion, 100 on the meter. I already knew what it was. Skybound art.
Optimal. Hey You again. I see you with that clean sweep out here. Clean sweep, taking Seth Series out of the tournament. You know, it's one thing to talk about how difficult a matchup is, you know, on paper, but what's even more difficult is like, you know, really labbing out and understanding why your character wins a matchup or does well in a matchup, right? Anyone can, oh, my character does well in this matchup, but understanding and executing that consistently is what you saw right there. Hey, he's gonna be moving on, so we're gonna be seeing some more Zoe play. I'm kind of excited about that.
Oh yeah, that Zoe play looking crisp, and you know, not a lot of Zoes out there, but the ones that are in the tournament, you better watch out. you better watch out. The song, that's not about Santa, that's about Zoe. They both come from the sky, but one of them got a dragon, so you got to be careful.
You're right. You're right. I feel like if you've been playing Zoe this long, you're definitely up there. I feel like there's the specials for a couple of the characters in Granblue. They've been playing these characters, you know, for a while, and they definitely understand the strengths. Like, I don't think there's many people picking up Zoe just randomly because, you know, she takes a lot of work, she takes a lot of time compared to some of the other characters. A little bit more specific, but now you see the strength of playing that character, especially in this kind of meta right here. We're gonna be moving on to T-Bola versus Flower Man in Winners Finals.
3 out of 5 territory. So this is the long sets. Gives Flower Man an opportunity to see what T-Bola is going to throw at him. The Fairy for Flower Man and T-Bola rocking with the Lancelot. You know, a lot of people jumped off the Lancelot train within the past, you know, couple of months, as we had talked about before back in October. But you know what? Character's still strong and can definitely do the damn thing.
I mean, you look at what's going on for this game in the middle of the game, right? Like, it definitely allows characters that are on the lower end of things to shine a lot more, because Granblue's always been this game where it's not weak characters in the game, it's just they're stronger characters. But I feel like people are able to use their toolkit, and we're not going to be seeing the low tier Lil Wayne come through. It's all about that good old Lance. All right, we're talking about a different L right here, but man, want to hold that big W, and that's maybe why he's going this character in this matchup, because Lance does pretty damn well against Zoe, or against Fairy. My man was always on the mind for Zoe, dog. I can't stop thinking about that character, how cool she is.
She is super sick. Definitely love the character and the design. Happy to see people play him. But right now, it's like you said, it's all about that L. Lancelot having a couple of buffs, that damage buff on his Skybound art and Super Skybound art definitely coming through in the clutch on conversions. Right now, Flower Man needs to convert to a way to get out. That hit grab's going to allow it. Oh, wake up Super and punish. Good stuff from Flower Man to guard when he saw the Super Flash. Going ahead for the full punish. Not enough yet to finish, I think.
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
I'm sorry. That's a big L for me, but you know what? It do be happening like that sometimes.
Hey, that's one of those things where you just hold back, because you never know. Because sometimes, like, the way the scaling works in this game sometimes is kind of weird compared to other games. So it's definitely one of those like and you just wait. But it worked out in the clutch. But yo, T-Bola is working in this corner, absolutely cooking. He's got the spoon in the pot. My man is stirring. Poor Flower Man's brains right here.
Yeah, it is definitely looking a little scramble right now for Flower Man, but able to get out of the corner and put down some pressure on their own, almost even up the life. Better yet, take the life lead, and now it's up to T-Bola to change gears, but not going to get a chance. Checked on the wake up with the lights, and now T-Bola in Trouble Town, dashing out, and Flower Man wisely just backing away, not pressing any buttons, didn't want to get caught up by the unique.
Oh, try to come on through with the dive, did not work, and now T-Bola's diving on in, didn't find the last hit to do it, but the EXDP, the desperation, works out in the clutch. The bust out, baby, bust out.
It's all dogs go to heaven, and T-Bola definitely did at the end of game 1, but he's back, game 2. Here we go. Remember, this is the long set, 3 out of 5, so there's chance to adapt and time to adapt on both sides.
I definitely think that, you know, T-Bola's really good about running different characters, but Flower Man's played so many Lances before. He's definitely run the gauntlet of Lances. He understands this matchup quite a bit, so you have to throw something different at Flower Man. It's really hard if you maybe not ran the character nearly as much. It takes a lot of time to get those particulars, those minute things in with a character like Lance. Though he is good, it takes a while to get working with. And as you see right here, Flower Man's working with the dive kicks, doubling, tripling down with them.
Instant dive kick. That was clean. Install, going to be able to block it up and finish with that the Gatling cancel that was granted to him by that install super. Flower Man looking mad nice. Game point already for game 2.
I love how you said Gatling, because that's what it is, right? When you have the buff of that super from from Fairy, that's like, you know, what she basically gets. She turns into a full anime character.
That's what it's all about.
She goes full anime. Anime.
Yo, sometimes you got to do it, and if you got that and the power of God on your side, who's going to stop?
It's impossible, too strong. Just like Flower Man looking super strong right here, getting a big punish and the positioning, the wait and bait. This is big right here. It's going to be one more good decision into that install super. We out of there, says T-Bola, but that's an expensive spit. That's expensive. You don't really get to use that for Skybound Art finish or even a Super Skybound Art finish. You just got to have to go in here raw, baby.
Oh, it's looking like sushi. because T-Bola is trying to roll it up into a round 2 win. However, Flowerman back to full screen where you want to be with Fairy. Off the wall action here. T-Bola looking for a way in. It's going to be, how does it happen? EX Fireball, nothing doing. Yeah, again, checking. 7 frames. 7 frames. 7 frames, my 7 frames, my guy.
7 frames. It is ridiculous. But as a cornerstone of the character, you have to know how to use it to abuse it, and that's what Flowerman is doing right here. All over poor T-Bola as we are going back to the lounge. It's definitely one of those things where it's time to switch, dog. But what do you switch to? You know, to me, you know, Lil Wayne is probably not the pick because it's a winner. It's either you win or you get dunked. There's like, I think there's no in between that matchup. So do you go Bubs? Do you go Bell? Is your Bell good enough for this? Oh, he's going Bubs, baby.
He definitely went Bubs. And, you know, again, Fairy has that hit grab, right? So if in range and you know, Flowerman uses that EX version, it can kind of piece up the Talon, the projectile game for Bubs. But one thing to be wary of is that the dive. The air dive kick is what is going to be the key, just like that, for him to be able to get in.
Yes, sir. Having also the zoning game is going to be difficult for her to deal with, you know. Then also the teleport too is going to be an issue in terms of, you know, trying to set up traps and things like that. But, you know, Flowerman's going to keep that tight, as tight as you can, right? This season, a little bit harder to lay that stuff down, as we said so many times before. EX in the neutral, dog, coming through the skies. No surprise. Late tech, eat a little bit of damage. Jump unique, doesn't do it deep enough. Doesn't believe in it deep enough, I should say. T-Bola has his good position. And the skybound art finish. No, doesn't land it. Oh, no, falls out. He's still going in. You can't stop him from going. He's going to keep going. His friends and family have told you he's going to keep going in, and T-Bola got on in there.
Yo, my man got a little bit of taste of the Mac and decided to go in for seconds, thirds, and fourths to close out round 1 of game 3, and definitely needs this momentum because giving Fairy players time to set up their game plan and long and stall things out spells defeat, and T-Bola knows it.
Exactly. You see him swinging a lot of that EX just to continue that pressure, that momentum. But on the other hand, that means those are off the table for a while, and that means your offense is off the table. And now speaking of offense, Flowerman pushing him to the corner with that EX ruler. The unique from max distance, and a lot of checks right here from Flowerman to say, hey, if you're lacking, slacking, I'm going to catch you with it. I'm going to wake your ass up.
Yeah, that's definitely one that T-Bola is going to have to be aware of. Flowerman now with the life lead, and we know Bub struggles when that life deficit is huge, and T-Bola got a lot of room to make up.
The EXs are landing. EX5s are landing in the clutch. There's so many things. The mental stack is so heavy. As you can see, EX comes through for the Karma and try to charge it up. I like that DP. The weight right there from Flowerman.
Adaptation station for Flowerman, saying, you know what, you're going to dive kick? That's cool. Hold this whole animal while you're in the skies. And now it is match point for Flowerman.
Flowerman definitely working out here, putting T-Bola on the back foot. Oh, try to spot dodge, try to bait something out, but just I like that back throw. I like the idea to put the teleport on the deck too. It's like, this is gonna be part of my pressure now. You have to deal with this. This is something you have to deal with, and the onus is on you. EX max distance uses the EX Karma. Karma was not expecting.
Definitely not. Karma definitely can be one, and T-Bola showed why. Flowerman hemmed up in the corner. The medium into the EX wing for the finish. T-Bola staying alive. One on the board.
I feel like that style that he wanted to play with Lance is being exhibited here, but in way more comfortability, right? And he understands maybe a little bit more usage in terms of like what the character has to use, because obviously you have to spend a lot of bar at the right time to get everything, you know, locomoting with the character. But he knows it better than what he would know with Lance. And look at it happening for him, but he misses the EX. Commentator's curse, but still gets the EX spin and puts Flowerman in the corner.
Yeah, just like a professional, just kept it going, getting the corner pressure regardless. 2H whip and a punish there with the sweep from Flowerman, but gets blown back by the DP. And again, T-Bola trying to enforce his will, trying to make sure the corner game is set up. But there's the wake up command. I'm going to stop the GG setup. He said 2 arms and I give hugs for free.
Exactly. EX with a finish. T-Bola one more round away for tying this up in the winners finals. Want to be on winner's side, and hell, I want to be too. I don't want to be lacking, slacking in that loser's dungeon, dog. I'm not trying to be down there in the dungeon with the demons. I'm trying to stay up solid in the holy light that is winner's side of winners of grand finals here. And T-Bola trying to get it done, but Flowerman not out of this just yet.
No, not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. The hit grab is down. Good dodge there, but still T-Bola's in. Counter with the crouching light just to check, and here it comes. Spidey swing. No, immediately out of the sky. I said, don't you dare throw those over the plate. I'm hitting them out of the park every time.
What a good option, that far age, be able to check a lot of what she wants to do at that mid-range. You see it right there in the counter hit, but T-Bola didn't believe in the hit, though. You got to believe. It ain't Sunday, but you got to believe.
They tell you to believe in victory for a reason, but T-Bola looking to close it out and take it to game 5, and this is going to put him damn close to it. Fairy, not a healthy gal, got hit up a little bit, and now it's danger time for Flower Man. What's it going to be?
Definitely needs to visit the buffet a little bit longer. I'm telling you that. Overhead block, though. Gets the sweep, the knockdown. The pressure still from Flower Man, but T-Bola backing off, knowing that all he needs to do is get in. If that was easy, that would have been the win. But this will clean it up. T-Bola evening things out. Winners, finals. We're going to the final game, people.
Oh, game 5. You thought it was going to be a sweep, but it turned out to be a vacuum, and now we're all pulled into the action.
Voids the DP. Gets the pushback. But the EXCP, though, from Flower Man going to afford that space, but you see the ball is like he's so desperate to keep the character in the corner because that's been such a big win condition for him. Even sometimes at the deficit of his own health in situations that he is losing right now, he's losing a lot of health. Check the red at the top.
And this is the start that Flower Man needed, that huge life lead, and in Granblue, as you know, it only takes a couple mistakes and you're out of there. So Flower Man's sitting pretty nice at the moment, but T-Bola going to try to make things even out. And Fairy, nice air-to-air right there, Flower Man working it. Could this be the start for T-Bola, though?
You got to keep it. The pressure has to be on, but it's not going to be on right now. The oven's off, dog. The food is cold, and Flower Man looking super cold and calm, collected, and cool as they are on match point. DP round start. What did I just say? Flower Man feeling it right now.
Yeah, Flower Man trying to plant the seeds of victory for Winterside Grand Final, but it's going to take just a little bit more. T-Bola not in a horrible spot, but now the drill and the punish. Flower Man looking better and better as the timer ticks down.
I just like the slugging out style. It doesn't always work out. You know, you lose quite a bit of health with the T-Bola, but this will definitely help out. This corner position right here is so important, not only in Granblue, but just for some of the certain characters and how they operate, especially for Bubs, where he really shines in this corner play. It's Karma, the 2H able to still hit. Has to block all this sequence out. Gets hit with the EX 2H. No, the sweep into the super. T-Bola taking it to the final game, final round with Flower Man.
Here it goes. Who will the bouquet be for? Will it be for Flower Man or will it be for T-Bola's funeral? We're about to find out. DP blocks GG, gets the sweep and the punish and the instant overhead. Flower Man starting off strong.
Side switch, changing place, changing spaces, 2M connects, does the spin right after 2, EX pressure to keep this character, and you see him kind of just toning down things down just a little bit, not a lot, but just trying to, you know, maybe turn it back down to 10 from where he had it like 15. EX connects, but he knows this is the win condition that he needs right here. If he can get that blessed sequence going, he might be able to score himself a victory.
EX dive's going to give him the plus frames, and T-Bola working that corner and backing out wisely. Got hit by the Hoover. Nobody does it like you. The knockdown and not quite enough for the finish.
One more hit will do it. All he needs to do is wait for that. He doesn't need to wait. Doesn't even need to bait. He just deliberates on that EX fireball, and from the precipice, from the very bottom, he claws his way up to the winner's side of grand finals, and all it took was that switch to do it.
Yo, the reverse sweep. He clicked on the vacuum and just pulled everything in to alignment to move on to Winterside Grand Finals, and a hell of a set from Flower Man. This was incredible Granblue Fantasy Versus, and you know what? Flower Man's still sitting in losers finals, so the run back is available for him. However, we're going to have a little bit of an extra. We're getting mega dosage versus Hey You for loser semis to see who gets to go up against Neo Celeste's own Flower Man.
Yes, sir. Man, it's been a bit since I've been on the mic for this game, and I definitely missed it. Like, just seeing how good everyone's gotten with their characters, the different styles, you know, the meta of the game maybe in some ways kind of different, kind of built different, kind of unusual sometimes. I just like how things are playing out right now. You know, that what we're seeing is so varied from, you know, like the goofy, the Ed and Eddie stuff, as some people would say, you know, it's gone. And it's kind of made the game better, the neutral better. But I feel like more of the playstyles are able to kind of shine through because of that.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, some of the things that we saw before the first big balance change patch did make the game a bit more of a blow up, and I feel like this one has allowed people to explore characters a little bit more. And right now we're seeing things like Hey You working out the Zoe. We're seeing Zeta come up from Mega Dosage, and I actually enjoy it. So let's see what these two have to say about who gets to move forward into losers finals.
Absolutely. I love seeing, again, the variation is going to be amazing. I'm really curious to see how this matchup. This is not one we usually get to see too much of, unless it's like Diaphone or such. Like, there's not too many of. It's always up on the deck. But Hey You definitely put a name out there. If you don't know the name, you're going to be knowing it today. Gets the EX, doesn't get the pickup off of that, but keeping the pressure on with the EX Thunder. The lockdown off the Dragon too as well. Say, I wish you'd do something. I wish you would, because I got the 4 if you do it.
Absolutely. That's something that Hey You was counting on, but Mega Dosage knowing to wait patiently for an opportunity, and here it is, double pogo into the command grab. Now Hey You stuck in the corner. Mega Dosage's turn.
Keeping the pressure on with the EX. The wait, but not the bait. I like Hey You going for the option for the EX Thunder right there to not just get hit or clip or throw it like a normal and get smacked down to the bottom. And now you see the chase downs. You gotta watch your 6, dog.
Mega Dosage taking 2 and moving on into round 2 after that loss. But you know what? I actually like that Mega Dosage showed the defensive patience with the Zoe pressure and knowing when to advance, but it's going to take just a little bit more to get past Hey You.
Goes in the corner, gets a pickup off the Dragon. A little bit of damage, but the positioning is going to be super important. EX, though, all 3 of those able to land and goes for the pogo. EX on the other side. Oh, good blocks, good defense, holding that defensive button, that guard button for damn dear life.
There's the jump over again from Mega Dosage. Skycopter plus frames, you better believe it. Hey You just working the guard right now. The overhead connects, but still moving forward. There's the throw, and here comes the setup with the Dragon. Oh, the laser, though, from Mega Dosage canceling it out. And now, Hey You sitting with just a little bit of Dragon left, decides to use it on the heavy Dragon laser, and nothing doing.
Hey You in prime position, really great. We see this entire tournament to stay in the lead or keep that lead as much as possible, and the defensive options have been so good. Again, you got to consider how long they've been running this character and how long they've had to just run the defense even before this patch. So that's been like ingrained like that in them for this long, and sitting on full bar, getting closer and closer to that one hit confirmed for the finish. And shit, it might even be just a chip no dip situation.
Yeah, the life bar not looking healthy for Mega Dosage, so going to need a little bit more offense. Otherwise, Hey You's definitely going to be looking for that chip out or the timer. Look at the round clock counting down. Hey You big chilling, knowing that life lead is pretty huge.
Look at this walk, the armor of God, like just blocking everything out, just staying chill. As you said, man, big chilling, feet up, like it is Friday. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet, dog.
Why rush it? And there's the super right there. A little bit of a desperation move, but not going to be enough, and a punish there for an actual finish at 0 for Hey You.
What a way to finish that round too. Like, what a statement. Like, I could have finished you off at any time. At any time. If I'm Mega Dosage, I need to go to Ultra. I need to take the thing said 2 on the side. I need to take 3. Let's change it. Time to take 3 Mega Dosage.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to take an extra dose of that L for game 1, but you know what? That's why you play it twice. There's the dust loop there, though, from Hey You, and Mega Dosage off to a slow start. You know what? Good tech on the throw, guarding it up against the heavy Dragon laser. Nothing easy to do, but you got to find a way out of this corner.
The interruption, but not believing any follow-up or trying to get at least like a follow-up sequence, right? Even if you don't land at 2 out max distance, you still want to dial something out at least to get out of this pressure. Maybe an EX thrust or whatever, but being stuck in the corner is not going to help you. Blocks. Hey You in prime position, able to play this nice lane game and control the neutral with the Dragons. Got a lot of bar to work with in so many instances. He's looking for that finish.
Oh yeah, Hey You nice and healthy over there on their side, and Mega Dosage is not really putting on the offense, like you said, to force Hey You to make bad decisions. And we've seen Hey You play this out nice and slow and just let time tick away.
And this is fine for them. You think about if they're not rushing you down, why put yourself in a bad situation, right? The Dragon saves them. Able to, take a little bit of that guard point away. The trade, in favor still of Hey You as they were able to get that position, or keep the position, I should say. Gets a throw.
There's the armor out for Mega Dosage. Got not a lot of time and plenty to do. Timer's ticking away. What's it going to be? The heavy connects. Here we go. Can it be a conversion and a turnaround for Mega Dosage? It looks like it, yes! What a comeback.
So close. At the very, they turned the paper in the last second. You said, hand the paper. They're still scribbling on the paper, dog. They're still filling out the answers at the very end, but they still were able to turn it in. And Mega turning this around right now, even round start, but the answer back from Hey You says, dog, it was actually 3-3. You turn it in at 4. What's wrong with you?
What is going on with you right now? Megadosha is not looking healthy at all. The armor gets blown up by the dragon. And like you said, Hey You did not like the way that last round ended because this one ended super quick.
You gotta imagine also, Hey You has the switch, right? If someone's gonna be able to play defensive like that, to me, they also have the offensive dash up overhead, the Callisto special. The Callisto special, baby.
Yeah, it's a cookbook for a reason. It's getting hot for Megadosha. Stuck in that corner, jumps out finally, gets some corner pressure on. Hey You D'ing it up. The armor connects. Not a conversion though, but still, Megadosha's able to survive a scary situation.
I like that answer back now, checking that neutral. Even if you're not able to get a hit off the, when they swoop back from the spear rush, you're still able to say, I'm going to do something about that. Gets a throw, though. Mega trying to push Hey You, and this will definitely help. The full push with the EX thrust 3 times is nice. Overhead, denied, but the parry going in. And now the sweep, the hard knockdown, and he's able to dial up the combo. This is the finish right here.
Yo, Megadosha waking up. It's a delayed release capsule. You know how you take it, the Zyrtec don't kick in right away. It has a timed release. Senses and sinuses are open for Megadosha. We're going to a pivotal game 3.
Time to wake up and smell them Skybound Arts, dog. Look at this damage right here that Mega is getting. I like this wake up mash right here from Hey You. Hasn't been doing that too much. Has been playing the defense, outplaying the offense, and this is why it worked out. Going in for the throw tech, but the dragon laying on the deck, laying the damage on the pressure, but could not wait just too long for that armor point.
Yeah, just a little bit too late, but life bar's looking a little even. Hey You tries to go a little bit of pressure, but it's going to be Megadosha finding that first opening in Hey You's defense.
I wonder what they try to go for. You saw the counter hit after that combo right there. Is Mega was still dialing out the auto combo and is dialing out all damage right here. And is in prime position to take it over Hey You.
Yeah, it's going to be have to be real careful here. The dragon comes out. Nice defense there for Megadosha, but like you said, Super Skybound aren't available for both players, and Hey You is chipping away. That could have been it, but no confirm.
You gotta believe what Mega takes this round with a 3-piece. Oh man, Mega pulling it back from the precipice, from the brink like that. Overhead connects the dash up throw. How did that even overhead even connect? That was all the way down the street, dog. Yeah, that was across the street, dog.
Definitely.
On a hit like that.
Sometimes it just happens for you. Hey You looking to get out of this situation because Megadosha is actually on match point after such a slow start. Hey You in a ton of trouble. Look at the red on the screen.
It's the problem with the character having to take all this pressure. Having to take these throws right here, and Megadosha
serving up a hefty dose of L right here for Hey You. You know what a turnaround. That is one of the turnarounds that I've seen that's just like you don't see it coming. It's like all of a sudden the movie, you're in the they're talking in the car, they're having a conversation, and then a semi out of nowhere just sidelines the car.
The whole boom, and that was it. Like, that's how it must have felt to see that switch from Mega. But you see the difficulty of dealing with the character when you're Zoe. Like, you don't have actual like straight up defense like a DP or reversal, right?
Yep.
You have to choose your moments, and sometimes you're not able to choose them right. And there were some instances where it's like Mega just was like using the stance to an effective T where it's like I feel like you're not going to deal with it, and it's going to get me back into great positioning, and I'm just going to use it like that to put myself in losers finals, and that's what's happening. Megadosha is coming through this bracket, but there's not a person we usually see up in the bracket all the time in terms of like the higher places, at least not through the entirety of this, the season that we've had this game, right? But make a name for themselves today. Like today, I definitely know who Megadosha is, but still, I still want to say good stuff to our previous competitor out there, definitely doing work damage with Zoe. Easy feat. I mean, that's something to me is that's one of those things where like that character, you definitely showing the power of that character. But let's get back into it. Flower Man going with the Matera pick to fight Megadosha's first of 3. A lot of games to play so they can switch around. but you got to be careful about letting that person get the momentum, letting your competitor, your opponent, get the momentum.
Absolutely, Fireman with that Matera pick, hoping to keep Mega Doses at a distance that is nice and comfortable to allow some of those butterfly setups and arrows to come through.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get caught in the corner. This is even one of more of the riskier things to be more caught in the corner. Your reversals are a bar A, stand L, or you're able to dial out the super, but those aren't the ones you want to really, be in a position to have to use, right? Those are like the last resort to smash the glass, and that might be happening right here. Might have to do something quick in terms of defense, in terms of innate defense, because Megadocious is going in late tech, normal tech.
And there's the pressure right there from Megadocious. The two M's will clash. However, Flowerman still stuck in this corner, pushing Megadocious away. The laser will beat out an arrow, but it's all about the timing. And when you do a nice situation there from Flowerman to use that butterfly to be able to jump out of the corner.
Yeah, that's what, some of these innate things are starting to work out. The side switch here, positioning here, the combos out here. The Flowerman pick up into the Skybound Art, not going to kill because a lot of the hits, the scaling going to save them. But one more good decision, in prime position to take it.
Oh, the laser stops the EX butterfly setup, but they linger a little bit longer because of the EX version. The latex going to allow Megadocious to get another turn, and it works out this time. Like you say, Cola, jail.
No bail. Mega taking the first one with that mega damage. And that's the thing about this character. If you get in, you're going to win. You're going to win, but you got to keep the pressure up. And if I'm Mega, I'm looking at that round like, okay, they got out like this. I have to shut that entrance down. I gotta put some brick up there, concrete. Doesn't matter what it is. They can't leave. If I put them in the corner, they cannot leave.
Definitely not allowing them to escape is the key, and Megadocious was doing a really good job of that. Flowerman needs to be a little bit more aware of when those situations comes up, and it looks like he definitely is. I mean, you saw the butterflies come out, you saw the AX arrows come out to try to save him, but it can be real tough against a character like Zeta.
The choice for that 5M right there was absolutely perfect. Look at the momentum that he got off of that. The shimmy, wasn't able to get anything, gets the overhead, not a counter hit, not the finish, but this will. Mega taking it quickly after he figured out, like, I got to put this character in the corner and I got to put him down on the ground.
Yeah, it's a Megadocious just really ever since that game against Hey You has really been playing at a different gear, and I like what Flowerman is doing, starting out this round really aggressively to try to put Megadocious back on the back foot.
Constant, the overhead connecting with that last butterfly hit. Big pickup right here. Flowerman in prime position. Take this. Just has to. I like that. Back off. Get the double butterfly effect going, and then go in for the win. Side switch, but can you stay solid? Don't let Mega get their game plan going.
Nice blocks there from Flowerman. Going ahead and backing away, setting up, keeping it nice and spaced out.
The EX ducks hit, no big deal. That's off the table for a while. That's good if you're Mega.
Yeah, Mega
with his own EX.
Taking that time to get back in. Flowerman just trying to push him away. Even if the hits don't connect, the pushback is what Flowerman is using to create that space again. Air Arrow's going to avoid the laser, and now Megadocious is in a world of hurt.
It's a typical thing for zoning, right? Push them away as much as possible so you can run your game plan, have that full screen, and you'll not be in the corner. You want to be able to stay real mobile with it, like real limber with it. But you're looking a little rough in this corner, dog, like how you grunt when you get up. But never mind. Never mind, he did his stretches, dog. He did his stretches. My bad, Flowerman, with that final hit finish.
And this is a 3 out of 5 territory being losers final, so a little bit more time to adapt, and another reason why Flowerman might have gone with this Matera if he favors the matchup a little bit more. Pogo again, good check with the light, saying, no, that ain't real, you didn't do enough of them. The throw's gonna stop the EX armor, and here we go. Good jump in though from Megadocious, and Flowerman right back to where he started.
Yeah, using that EX, the Pogo right after too. The pressure for this character corner-wise is still really damn good. Gets it to him, didn't believe, went for the cancel, for the stance. But still in prime position to take this. One more hit to do it. EX knockdown. We out of there.
Yeah, immediately. Using every knockdown to start to either reposition or throw out some butterflies to force pressure. I really like what Flowerman's doing here with the spacing on Matera.
With the laser, and Mega can kind of play the laser game just a little bit better, but the spin did not get the win. Oh, but still, this could be big. Didn't time it right.
The message in the bottle got answered, but the armor and the clash went for the standing dodge, but the delay for Megadocious is going to capitalize, and now we are at round 3 of game 2.
Mega looks to go up 2. Make this a nice clean sweep, get that grand finals, loser side, and try to get that win against Ebola. Flowerman got to do something quick to stem this pressure.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely on heavy from Mega Dosage. Good blocks there from Flowerman, but again, it's going to be the Zeta with the thrust combo and the knockdown.
I like that empty block right there. Just, block it out. No big deal. Perry comes through in the clutch. Side switch with it. And is able to get the shimmy, the bait, the bite, reels it in. Big damage, big finish. Mega taking that one.
Yeah, Mega going up 2-0. Like you said, will this be sweep territory? We've seen a reverse sweep already happen in this bracket, so it ain't over until it's over. Flowerman sticking with Matera, so you're locked in, right? Even if you win this game, this is who you're playing for the rest of the set.
Yeah, I mean, easier said than done in this matchup. I feel like, people are talking about it in the chat like it's even, and I do think it's even, but I think that Mega is definitely able to, when they're getting their game plan going, they reward just a little bit more, and they have a little bit more in terms of, like, if I get out of this corner positioning, whatever, I'm rewarded a little bit more in terms of damage and putting you back in there. But then again, being able to lay on the pressure with this character in terms of Matera and having the ability to kind of like play your way with all the distance, you see that, the assault right there, being able to move around the screen and have that screen to your back right there so you can just zone comfortably, also super strong.
Absolutely. Another butterfly still left on the screen. And we're going to see, right? Like, Flowerman has definitely been using Matera's tools to his advantage, and Mega Dosage has just been finding just a bit of more, and that heavy right there is going to lead to an off the wall and a finish with the Skybound art.
Mega Dosage on match point. So you should have, take two and call me in the morning, dog. Like, take two of these L's.
We're definitely seeing Flowerman trying to be successful in staying alive in this set, but Mega Dosage wants to turn those pills into NyQuil.
Ooh. Put him to bed? Put him to bed like that with the extra string?
Trying to put him melatonin? But Flowerman getting a little bit of boost of caffeine right here. The life lead heavily in their favor, but again, Mega Dosage finding an opening and converting.
Man said, hit me with the Red Bull, dog. Hit me with that Monster Energy drink. I will punch a wall. But here we go. Down to the ground using the EX Spear. The Pogo still strong. Finds the hit. Conversion into the Skybound R again. You know what it is. Mega Dosage with that mega finish.
Mega Dosage. Moving on into Grand Finals to have an opportunity to introduce themselves to the Arc Revo Midwest champion Ebola.
Yes, sir. We are at our grand finals. People, hope you guys are enjoying this low kick esports action, Granblue fantasy. It's been a minute. It was worth the wait to see how people are playing these characters. And as we said before, people, if you just joined us or recently joined us, there might be a patch soon. So you are seeing the meta of the game play out in front of your faces before we get another change. And I always like seeing that because it's like a great thing to compare and contrast, right? I love when people do the season 2 quote 2.2 to 2.3 or whatever. You see the back and forth and you can see what's changed, but we are going to be changing it up to the grand finals. Ebola in the winner side versus Mega Sage on the loser side. Again, Mega Sage has to win 2 sets. Got to reset the bracket, take him down the dungeon with the demons, but can't Ebola just take it in the winner side? Let's get it.
We're about to find out, and there it is. The chefs are out and ready to cook. Ebola working with the Lowain, the character that put his name to fame against the Zeta from Mega Dosage. This is going to be a good one.
This is absolutely going to be a good one because if you're Mega Dosage, you got to hit him twice, right, to make it nice. We said you got to do the reset, but they only got the one character. T-Ball's got a whole gaggle of characters to goon with.
Yeah, that's going to be the key, right? Will the Lowain just run through, or will it force, with Mega Dosage force Ebola to switch it up? We're about to find out. Nice armor there on the Awesome Sauce, able to escape and back to mid-screen to get the corner pressure.
Yeah, gets that throw. EX parry, though. Goes at the boy and the robot right behind. I like the laser beam, for the follow-up, just to claim some of that space as well, too. And just to be like, listen, if you move, you're going to get hit. I can go in with my pressure, but that's not really happening too much. Great defense. Great conversion.
All right, wake up parry there from T-Bola. Works out. You're able to run up with the missile pressure. Caught Mega Dosage trying to press a button. Was not his turn. Off the wall situation here. And that 100 meter means you know what it is. Cell phone time, baby. I didn't even get a chance to finish it.
Damn, calling her out like that, you already winning. You were already doing fine. You were already doing damn fine, but still able to call and get that. My girlfriend, she came through, she's like, he didn't want that. He didn't want pickles on that. Take that off. He didn't want pickles on that.
You heard what he ordered. Why did it come out this way? Take it back.
The boyfriend in the back, like, I don't either, but it's cool. You heard what she said, though. You heard what she said.
Yeah, Megadosage definitely trying to avoid any more of those situations, but T-Bola off to a strong start once again. But again, like you said, Zeta, one of those characters with the laser that can stop some of the setups that Lil Wayne likes to do in that mid-screen situation.
Word, and now using it for the confirm right here. The EX gets the pickup, using the sphere. Locks him down in the corner right here. Oh, we're here for the confirm. That could have been it right there. There's the finish. I was about to say, you want to make sure you get it done all day against T-Ball, against Lil Wayne that could call and have that comeback, and you don't have to deal with the Mario Party situation.
No, definitely do not want to play any mini games. We only want cutscenes and main story content right now.
Yes, sir. Don't want the boys out here. Finds a conversion. Goes to the Tatsu. Follows up the fireball. I like that. The heave ho. There you go. Dash up, late tech. Or normal tech, I should say.
Caught him reaching, did mega dosage, but again, wake up parry for T-Bola. Works out. The arm is going to blow up that dash up attempt and the homies. He blew back. Everyone said, you know what? Nah, too many people crowd me and you smell kind of funny.
It's that crowd control with the spear, dog. What an overhead conversion off the counter hit. Will this be enough to do it? Yes, it will. Converts right into the skybound art finish.
Yo, that overhead hit from the free throw line. My man was looking like Jordan.
We gotta check that one, dog. I think the feet were over the line for that one. That was a little too close to the damn thing. I don't know. That one was, it's a distance, but it was a little suspect. But Mega able to take that. But here we go, T-Ball putting on the offense this time. But you see how difficult it is with this character, right? You can't just lay on offense and layer it over and over again. There's going to be gaps eventually like that.
Oh, he went for the triple loop, but didn't work this time. Mega Dosage, though, with the late tech. Again, another parry, and no OS for Mega Dosage to blow it up, because that was actually a normal button that got parried. And here we go. It's time. HPA, me and the boys.
Coming out to play. Yo, T-Bola, you know that's a strong sign of a good Lil Wayne player if they don't just rely upon, Big Mama come out. They call up the boys. They know when it's really time to party, right? You got to know when to call out the boys or when to call out the Big Mama. Either way, T-Bola's really good about finding those moments and, going for the finish. Can Mega stay solid when both those options are always going to be on the table?
That's going to be the question right now. Mega Dosage does have a game on the board, so T-Bola looking to even things up. Nice poke there with the medium. Stuffed the assist call and Lil Wayne, but it's going to take a little bit more. Those missiles convert. T-Bola still going. Said, I don't care. Honey Badger mode.
Yes, sir. Yo, he uses those missiles to try to get that push, like the follow-up. But Mans is following up. Mega throwing that mega damage again with these skybound art finishes. You have to be super careful about the timing of what Mega wants to mash out with, and he's not going to be super afraid, or they're not going to be super afraid of the parry situation, because there's not that much that comes from T-Bola in that parry.
Definitely something that is happening, and I also feel like T-Bola is really running into a lot of buttons trying to start that offense from Zeta. That it can be a rough matchup for Lil Wayne for sure. Let's not mince any words about that, but Mega Dosage is also finding great opportunities to convert and make sure T-Bola feels the pain just for getting started.
Man, so it's time to switch, man. He's like, listen, it's time to switch. You see my health right now? You see my bar at the bottom? Looking for that final hit confirm into the finish. The lightning gonna help out. I'm sorry, the fireball gonna help out. Excelsior to the corner though. All right, T-Ball, show me something different. Trying to get the upper half, but we out there.
Yo, the express train said, hold on. My ticket said no stops.
No stops, dog. No stops. You try to stop at Fullerton? You try to stop at any other place on the dot like that? No, sir. Keep it going. It is express, and Mega is looking to go express into the reset, and it's actually looking like it might happen. 2 up on the board. T-Ball got to work his way up and then some. Can't lose anymore.
Yeah, definitely going to need to reverse sweep here if he wants to stay on the winner's side. Mega Dosage, let's not forget, the work isn't over even with the reset, but the momentum definitely would be in his favor. And now T-Bola slashing it up with the butterfly knives, trying to chop it apart with perfection. Served it up with the finest of sauce next to it.
Absolutely delicious play, but is it just a dab? You know how you go to them restaurants, they just only give you a little bit. You're like, hold up, I done paid $35 for this dish, dog. You better give me a little bit more.
More garnish than meal. I've seen it before. It's a tragedy.
That must be a tragedy too, T-Bola. Going in, trying to give us a little bit more gameplay. This juicy, delicious Granblue action. EX though, we out of the corner. Parry for the parry, but you see the OS. I love that.
Yeah, and Mega Dose is actually using the OS again, but it's time for HPA. He's going to eat that up with the standing dodge again, but the delay from T-Bola, popping bottles, you better believe it, into the finish. T-Bola said, no, not like that. You're not sending me away that easy.
T-Bola, he's got to have these leads. Not only does he have to have the leads, he has to stay solid when there's meter on the deck, because Mega goes for these big finishes, right? And also, when Mega gets going, it's hard to stop. When that parry getting blown up, it's also going to have to be something in his mind too. You have to worry about that parry not working and Mega blowing it up.
Yeah, that's been the difference that Mega has made. Nice armor through the whole EX from T-Bola, and just like that, Cola, 40% life.
So I'm saying, finds a few hits. Not only do you eat a ton of damage, but you put in the corner, and Mega dashing because he doesn't want to be in the corner. He knows what could come. The boy's coming out to play.
Ooh, okay. T-Bola getting the conversion there off of the pop-up and a little bit of a meal inside. Nice standing dodge, but again, the laser just blowing up all of the setups that T-Bola's trying to put down on the ground. But Mega Dose is stuck in the corner, gets an opportunity to push back, and T-Bola needing to find a way in.
Okay, throws at the punch robot, the dash up. T-Bola also sitting on a lot of bar. How is he going to be able to use this? This is going to be really critical. Parry's off the deck. A lot of the EX is off the deck. He's going to call Big Moms to come through and even up the score. She ain't going to be able to finish her job. She's only going to be able to tell him off a little bit, because you know Mega has definitely studied this out. Oh, hold on now. Am I a liar?
T-Bola backing away. Nice use of the lightning there, but is the timing right? No, it's not right.
Oh, he didn't even finish. He stopped because he thought it was over, and Mega was to put down the control. It was like, it must be over, but it's T-Bola.
Yo, what an ending there. I mean, you know, it is what it is. T-Bola, though, capitalizing on the fact that Mega had the timing right, round would have been over for sure. But T-Bola, you know, well aware that it wasn't going to reach once he saw it slow down and managed to get that finish.
A little scrappy right now, even in this round. 2H connects, so gets the pickup. EX to the corner, off the backboard. Throws out the meaty, and keeping this character in the corner is super strong. That's the name of the game right here. But also, be super careful about being put or getting damage on the deck on their side.
Yeah, that's going to be it right now. And T-Bola trying to work his way to tie things up. But the Skybound art right there going to close it out. Well, sorry, excuse me, the combo there going to close it out for Mega Dosage. And he's looking for that reset point.
Sitting right there, it's looking him right at him in the face. He's got the money to take it. He'll be fine. His bank account will be fine if he takes it right now. He's got to make it to the register. T-Bola stopping him in his path. Yo, the spot dodge and the parry.
Using all the defensive options is T-Bola. There's the thrust there. Mega Dose is setting up for a laser. I like that bait right there. T-Bola getting clipped.
Overhead connects. Parry denied. I like that throw option that Mega's going for. You saw the spot.
No, that's a counter hit.
Counter hit.
The register
connects.
Was wide open. They said, you know what? It's time for the deposit.
And my man is going to... The bank is full, dog.
Yo.
That bank is full.
Came on a day where they say, you know what? We see you with that check and we're going to match it for you.
That's a good day right there.
That's a great day. Mega Dose is looking to make it even better. We are in reset grand finals, Shin grand finals, if you will, for Granblue Fantasy versus at Low Kick eSports, LKO. And now the switch from T-Bola saying, I've had enough. Had enough.
No more of this low tier nonsense. No more will I suffer. It's time to make you suffer. But Mega kind of on a tear right now. And if you were to, tell me or ask me like who is going to win this, I couldn't tell you, because I feel like Mega, even in this, even having Bell, being faced against Bell, it may not even matter, right? Because like, look at how warmed up they are. Look at how much on fire they are, and it's gonna be hard to stop them.
Absolutely, and we saw a key display there from Mega using the armor to blow up Far H, which is one of Bell's best buttons, as we all know. So this is going to be key, but right now it's all T-Bola showing you why he can switch to the top tier and get the work done.
Yes, sir. Look at him just waiting and baiting, deliberating. No 2H doesn't land. The 2M will gets the EX and just playing that nice lane game that he's kind of known for, where he picks his shots and then goes in. T-Ball trying to get the H, the EXDP. What a bait right there.
Meaty pinwheel. Gonna keep Mega Dosage locked down, and yeah, the health bar was low. Wasn't much to be done there, and T-Bola just catches him with a button trying to escape.
Locked him down, dog. No key. EXDP. I like this though from Mega. Check him outside the skies. You gotta chip this character down the neutral as much as possible. Easier said than done, obviously. You take your turn back, you play at that max range as much as you can, and just, harass them.
That's been the key to success so far for T-Bola, and Mega Dosage is trying to disrupt that momentum. Good jump in there and a conversion. Wow. Skybound Art into the Dunzo.
The statements that Mega makes when he's got that big lead, when he wins, he has this big health lead. It's like they're on fire, and they continue to be on fire like this. You might have to switch again. Like T-Bola, you might have to switch again.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough right now. Mega Dosage is picking those spots, like you said, and like you said in the last bracket, before the reset, Mega Dosage is really good at making every punish hurt real bad.
Yes, sir, like this. Full version connects, but stuck in the corner. It's not where you want to be. Not against Bell. Not against this character right here. They pick him up the heavy.
There's the tech
on the stay alive.
But T-Bola still got the positioning. The dash up, the medium hits, and a full conversion with the thrust, but no EX version, which would have killed. Will this come back to bite? Oh, the cross! I don't even know what side that was on.
Man, I don't even know. I didn't even get to catch which side it was, but what I do know is that Mega is on the side of the W, dog. He's looking at the big W's, is on that side. And that's where you want to be right now. Having that momentum from the reset, from loser's side, is Mega right here. And being a character specialist, you can see it right now, how much it helps in dealing with a variety of characters and stuff. You can pull anybody you want at me, I can work. But T-Bola's working right now. I was talking about not going past that 9 to 5, but my man said, look, hold up. I can take one more day.
Yeah,
it's easy play.
He might be looking for time and a half right now, because Mega Dosage is making him work to get this W. EX Pinwheel's going to connect, scoop into a conversion here, going to push Mega Dosage back to that corner. But again, the armor blowing up those JU attempts, saying, nah, I don't care how nice your shoes are, you take them off when you're into my house.
You definitely have to have that too. You cannot let this character come in for free. Blocks that one out though, as commentator's curse right there. Has to throw right after. EX plus frames. Hold this command grab.
Yeah, the round ender, that command grab. Your opponents. I mean, he's got so many other tools that it can slip the memory and catch you lacking a little bit.
But you can't be slacking. Not against the top tier like this. T-Bola up on a round. Would love to go up in terms, a full match is DP right here. Looking a little bit like Zach in the box with it. Whiffs the threat, whiffs the grab, but no big deal. You see T-Bola, he's like, even if he whiffs something, he's still gonna be pressing buttons.
Oh, nice cross-up attempt there, but T-Bola staying clean on the defense. EX Pinwheel, gonna go ahead and dash in, pushing Mega Dosage to that corner. The jump in actually connects, but no hard knockdown. T-Bola just chipping away at the defense, trying to find an opening, but it's Mega Dosage with the pushback to the mid-screen.
T-Bola with that far H, EX cancel. Nice 2H. Gets the damage on the deck, the auto combo, the EX. Pokes him by the throat. Sometimes people are into that.
He went for an option that was going to try to bait the armor, but it didn't work. There's the crack shoot, but nothing doing. Another one blocked, and just run up heavy button. Mega Dosage said, I'm done. Time to lock this man up.
Telling you, dog, no bail. There ain't none on the list. And like this, Mega taking that one. Trying to go up two. Trying to get it done. Mega has been fighting back from the brink and having this almost opposites with that play, like the dash up heavy. This is not a fast character, right? Not in terms of her button speed. This is not a fast character. So to run up and do the H, that takes confidence and a little bit of that the belief in yourself. That anime style belief. Big punish right here.
Mega Dosage is definitely believing in victory, because the way that they are playing, it seems like they're unbeatable, even for T-Bola at the moment. Nice punish there with the far H. Here we go, T-Bola getting things started. Oh, counter overhead. You know what time it is, Cola.
Get the full conversion too far out though for the Skybound Art, but no big deal. Has his corner positioning and the finish. T-Bola evening out 1-1. Man, them dash up overheads, dog. I feel like we also have been seeing some dash up throws from T-Bola. We've seen like some of those whip as well. And Mega's kind of been latching onto it, but it works out in the clutch to get that dash up overhead. Now my man's dashing on in with this pressure. Back throw. Keeping the plus frames on as much as possible. That 2M overhead connects again. The bait, reel it in.
And like Terrence Bogart, there's the EX command grab, going to keep Mega Dosage in the corner. Meaty pinwheel, another overhead. What you down backing for? Perfection for T-Bola. Has the Red Bull been delivered? Is the beast waking up?
Dog, he's there, man. He done drank a couple. That heart is palpitating, dog. You know that sucker's coming out of his damn chest. But you can tell that he is aware, he is awake, and he is ready to take down Sage. Look at this corner play right here.
There's the meaty pinwheel again. A scoop from the command grab, and here we go. Mega Dosage got to find a way out. The armor finally works for him, but at what cost? Life bar mostly depleted.
EX connects. The side switch. This is the trading spaces, trading places that we wanted to see before. The pickup right here, yeah, heavy, and the EX again. It's one good thing for her that she gets to keep that or get that bar back so fast, faster than other characters, and allows us damage and allows the down. This is critical right here.
Every time you think Mega Dosage is up against the wall, they manage to come back, and T-Bola has their work cut out for them. There's the scoop there, and the push back into the corner. Caught the backdash with a counter hit overhead. Said crack shoot.
Crack shoot. Uh-oh. EX. Yeah, pinwheel meaty. Takes the throw. What's the defense right here? All I see is offense from T-Bola, though. Gets it to him.
Another perfect, and T-Bola firing back. This has turned into a heavyweight fight. They're not dancing in the middle, jabbing it out. This is haymaker versus haymaker. They're throwing out all the big hits.
Yes, sir. T-Bola on game point here in this grand finals recess. Goes for the unique, starting to work out a lot more on the clutch. And he gets a side switch, the cross up. He's starting to throw that sucker out, and Vega just kind of holding back. Are they running out of steam?
Possibly, but also T-Bola has punished Mega for going with the armor option with empty jump throw a few times, and that's opened up the unique. However, again, Mega, every hit that they get is a huge chunk of life off, but another counter hit overhead. The scaling is off the charts. Boot to the dome and send them up to the skies. You're going to hell.
And with no surprise, that's his demise, baby. T-Bola on match point.
Cool. Tournament point for T-Bola. Just like that, the tables have turned, but Mega Dosage has been the champion of comebacks for this bracket. Will it happen again?
Let's see if they can get that win. The thing is about Mega, they got to get that pressure going, right? And keep it going and keep beating the damage. I feel like being that comeback factor they usually have, it's just not enough to take down like someone like T-Bola. But this is a bad start, and it might be a bad finish. T-Bola looking for that finish. The EX reset command grab. One more hit to do it, Dan.
He smells blood, Cola. T-Bola's trying to end it out. Mega Dosage fighting for their life out here.
I can't believe he spent that EX, but still not punished. Mega, one more hit away. T-Bola says, I'm not done with this play. Throws out the fireball, gets the finish. Winner of Low Kick eSports Granblue Fantasy is T-Bola.
Timothy Bola duking it out with Mega Dosage. And before we go anywhere, big shout outs to Mega Dosage for an incredible performance. That was some top tier level of play from Mega Dosage to duke it out all the way from loser semis, all the way through losers finals and into grand finals, and pull T-Bola down for a reset. Wow. That is quite the feat indeed. But of course, there can only be one winner. And again, congrats to T-Bola for taking LKO Granblue Fantasy Versus.
Super happy to see him not only, doing well, but also just switching characters and being solid with all of his characters and testing the waters. We saw the Lance pick that wasn't really it, but just knowing that he's got so many characters in his pocket and able to stay strong with them is no small feat. And again, people can say what they want about Bell. People can whine and complain about what they want about that character. It takes someone really good to win with that character. T-Bola's already been established as good, so there's not much you can really say about my man's play.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It is quite the statement to be able to jump in and show a variety of characters at a high level, and Tibola has done that time and time again. Smart stuff from him, recognizing what the game is, recognizing how the matchups work, and saying, you know what, I'm not going to just invest in the characters I like. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some that I know can help out in the clutch, and it continues to be a boon to him. So that is really, really good stuff.
Absolutely, good stuff all under the entire crew that came through. It's always good to see people, still supporting Granblue. I'll be honest with it, it's been a little tumultuous, obviously, but it's always good to see people coming through, enjoying the game, enjoying it in the chat like that. I see all of you, hanging out with us. And it's gonna take us coming together, working together to keep this game solid and alive, right? And with the patch coming like real soon, I can't wait to hear what's gonna be coming up with the new DLC character. And hopefully, they give me I don't know what his name is, but he's got the wings on. He's got the 6 wings. What the fuck his name is, bro? I want to see that man come through in the cast, dog. I'm ready for that. Like, y'all hit me with that, and he's busted. I'm gonna play him. All right.
I think it's Buffalon, but I don't want to. I don't want to get it wrong. But you know what? Hey. Shout outs to everybody for coming through. Thank you to the players, the TOs, the streamers, and of course, thank you for watching and hanging out in the chat. We're going to be wrapping it up. I've been Dynamite. Thank you to my commentary brother from another mother, St. Cola. Where can they find you at, my guy?
If they want to, listen to my idiot self, talk on the Twitter timeline, they can hit me up at @_St. Cola, or if they want to check out the stream, it'll be Saint_Cola. I'll be doing some random stuff, fighting game related, real soon here. So catch me on that. Where can they catch you at though, Dan?
You can catch me on Twitter at BLM Dynamite. Same thing for the Twitch, twitch.tv/BLM Dynamite. We got some things coming up for the holiday season. I'm gonna have some time off work, so I'm looking forward to getting back to streaming with a little bit of some more announcements on that coming soon. But until then, be good to one another. Make sure you stay safe out there. Wear a goddamn mask for, everyone else and yourself. And until next time, peace and love.
Peace.